Hey everyone, it's time to eat again, and now that we are finished eating our sandwich loaf from the last video, we need to dive into the world of individual buns, both sweet and salty. Today we will show you how to make red bean buns. The good news here is that there isn't anything new with the dough. Just to recap, we are making a dough with a Tang Zhong that contains 20 grams of bread flour and 90 grams of milk cooked to form a dough. Our other wet ingredients are 120 grams of cold milk, a large egg, and 3 tablespoons of butter. The dry ingredients include 320 grams of bread flour, 30 to 60 grams of granulated sugar, 16 grams of nonfat dry milk powder, 6 grams of yeast, and 2 grams of salt. For the exact method of forming this dough, check out our video on the sandwich loaf, and follow the instructions there up to the end of the first rise. After forming the dough and allowing it to rise for 45 to 60 minutes or until doubled in size, we will shape the buns. We will divide the dough into 80-gram pieces and form them into round balls. This recipe should yield between 7 and 8 buns. For the red bean buns, the easiest way would be to roll the dough ball out to about a 5-inch diameter, forming a dough mound in the middle. Then place the red bean filling, about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons, in the middle, and wrapping the filling inside by pinching the dough together, giving the pinched end a twist before placing it seam side down on an oiled baking tray. After shaping all the buns, we'll give all the surfaces some egg wash, made with an egg yolk and a teaspoon of milk. I will also sprinkle the top with some white sesame seeds. If we are looking to get a little fancy, we can create a swirl pattern with the red bean paste. For this method, we first need to remember that patience is a fruit of the spirit. Roll this dough out into a 4 to 5 inch round and place a small tablespoon of the red bean paste in the middle. We don't need too much or else it'll squeeze out of the sides. Pinch up the sides and try to keep the red bean paste in the middle. Stretch the dough out if you need to, and then after, pinch and twist shut. Make sure you get a good seal or else the red bean paste will squeeze out of the bottom. Turn the dough seam side down, and we're going to try to stretch this out into a long, flat oval. And gently push because we don't want the red bean paste to squeeze out of the sides. And we're gonna kind of push and stretch, and you want to check the bottom, so sometimes it'll open up, so just pinch it shut again. You can roll the ends a little bit more than the middle, and then pick it up and use the rolling pin to push down in the middle while stretching it out. We're aiming for about a 1/4 inch thickness, and you'll start to see the red beans in the middle of the dough show up. So when it gets to a little over 5 inches, maybe almost 6 inches, we're going to take a knife and score the dough in the middle. You can cut straight through to the bottom. You don't need to only score the surface, so I'm just cutting straight through to the bottom. We're going to make 4 slashes in the dough. You can see the 4 slashes that we made there. It doesn't cut through the hole to the end, okay? Now pick up the dough, and while stretching, we're going to twist the dough. And you'll see the red beans start to come to the surface. Take the dough and tie a knot. Don't be afraid to push. And you see the dough has revealed the red beans on top. Okay, we're gonna set this on a greased baking sheet and give it some egg wash.
Here we can watch the process over again. We will make 4 slashes in the red bean paste filled bun to reveal the red beans inside. Then twist the dough while stretching, forming a long rope. Then tie a knot, tucking any ends underneath. I would say that this is a pretty difficult process and requires a lot of practice. I would give my results a 5 out of 10. Let these buns rise for 45 minutes, then bake in a 350-degree oven for 17 minutes. Let the buns cool for 5 to 10 minutes before you eat. And that's all there is to it, adapting the same dough recipe for some sweet creations. Thank you for watching, and if you like that video, hit the like button and subscribe to see us make some hot dog buns in the next video. And we'll see you in the next one when it's time to eat again.